my personal opinion, parkour is getting from point A to point B in the quickest, most efficient way possible, as fast and efficiently and safely as your human body can take you there. And what a lot of people see when they watch parkour and someone tries to explain parkour to them, they'll be like, well, I see you guys doing all the flips. When I look at parkour, it's like a coin. You got your heads, which is parkour getting from point A to point B, and then you got your tails, which is free running, where we take a specific location and we'll just get as creative with our bodies as we can. So when we come out and train, that's pretty much what we do. We're training parkour and we're free running.
I got into parkour because it was just something I'd never seen before. I was bored of all the extreme sports. Everything's got limits, but then you see these guys, they're just running and jumping off of everything that everything's impossible, but it really puts in perspective what the human body is capable of doing.
I started getting into parkour at the age of 14 in Valdosta, Georgia, when I was at home watching Ninja Warrior. And I've been watching it for a while now, and it was just like Levi Muenberg, free runner from wherever, and I was like, oh, what's this? Free running, parkour, typed it into YouTube, and just saw this awesome, amazing stuff that I already did on a regular basis, like climbing trees, jumping off whatever I could. And I was like, well, I actually really want to get into this. And I started watching a lot of tutorials, a lot of Texas parkour videos, and just started progressing from there, trying to do it by myself, and then eventually moved down here to San Antonio, Texas, where I got bigger and my skills started to improve.
Definitely a passion. I mean, I started it back in high school, like 6-7 years ago. So my main focus was just training. Aside from school and work and all the other problems, it's just been a constant, and it helps put everything into perspective.
I train parkour and free running almost every day. It's just like a regular thing I do. Like when I'm walking home from school, I'll be like balancing along the curb, or you know, when I was doing PE, while everyone else was doing football and basketball, I was off under the bleachers doing training, even in school. I mean, I just feel like anytime I could, or I felt like I could train, I would train. Even, you know, when I'm at my own house. I've got one of them total gym, you know, the iron gyms where I can do pull-ups and stuff, and I do a lot of workouts and a lot of parkour techniques in my own room. So I do it like 24/7 pretty much.
It really shows me what is really important. So you can do school, you can do work, but as long as you come back to what makes you wake up in the morning and still be able to do that, it feels really good.
When I like to train people, because like I live in Texas, and there aren't really a lot of big places where people can learn parkour. When I teach people, I treat it like everybody learns differently, so I don't like to teach people the same way, because everyone learns differently. It's like a foreign language. Not everyone can pick up on it as quick as some people.
We start teaching people who are either new or they just want to get better. We start on the ground level. It's a lot of, you have to learn to use your body completely different from anything else that you've pretty much ever done. So you have to get them to understand how to move differently, how to use all of their body instead of just part of their body at one time. So it's a lot of, you know, we got to learn how to jump right, landing correctly, how to get on things, get down from things.
First I was kind of like embarrassed because I was afraid I'd mess up. But once I figured out that I can do this kind of stuff and not hurt myself too badly, I figured out that it's a lot of fun and it's not that scary after a couple minutes of trying it.
It's all baby steps, it's all progressions based upon their physical abilities at that time.
If you're getting into parkour, try to do it as safely as you can. Take small baby steps. Don't be like, well, parkour is really cool, I'm gonna jump this gigantic roof gap. No, you gotta take really small steps and get used to your body, because parkour is it's like a different language. It's a completely different concept than what most people are used to. Your human body is going to react differently, it's going to feel different, and it's just going to increase your self-esteem immensely. So you just gotta really take baby steps so you can grow used to and adapt to those different body changes that you will be receiving.
Parkour is not just jumping and flipping and all sorts of crazy stuff. It's a lifestyle that changes your whole life. People see it as craziness, other people see it as a serious discipline, but it's whatever you want to make of it.
I'd love to do this for a living. I mean, just all the freedom it gives me. It lets me just go to places other people can't go.
If you want to go have fun, you go have fun. If you want to further yourself physically and mentally, then it'll help out too. It's perfect for anybody, any age, any body type. Everybody can do it, and I would highly recommend everybody at least trying it.
Oh, right? Dude, that is so scary, right?